Race fans, we want to welcome you back to Gravity Throttle Racing, and my name is Aaron Tate.
And this is Richard Gere. Last night, EP Video hosted a party for the other drivers in his group racing, along with several fans. And race fans, if you do not know about EP Video's Diecast Racing, you are missing out. This is the Steven Spielberg of movie making. Please go check them out. Aaron.
Coming to us from the state of Texas is the number 1 seed, Team MDG Racing. MDG is the driver of a 2004 Audi Avant. The number 32 seed from North Carolina, Team Knobby Ridge Diecast Racing, is Victor Fastlane. He drives a 2017 Audi Avant. Now from the United Kingdom, Team Longshot Customs is Simon Slingshot. The number 48 seed driving a 1971 Datsun 510 Wagon. And finally, the number 64 seed from Colorado is EP Videos, and Lucas is our driver, a 1994 Audi Avant.
Well, this ought to be interesting, race fans, as we have 3 different years of Audi Avants, and then Slingshot is driving that Datsun 510. And I wonder what MDG stands for.
Must do good.
Lucas has an early lead, and Must Do Good is... Wait a minute, Must Do Good?
That's right.
Okay, well, I'll stick with that, Aaron. Look at that. Lucas has a great journey making his way down over the train jump first. What a way to start a race. In the lead, and here comes Knobby Ridge, Victor Fastlane. Ooh, right up on the heel of Lucas. Lucas manages to stay ahead of him. Now down the scrambler, and Lucas backs in for first place. Here comes Victor Fastlane in second. Oh no, Sling, come on baby, get down here. Unable to finish.
Let's go to the RU Trek and Replay and keep your eyes on Lucas as he drifts down Mesa Butte wonderfully. And what started as a good beginning for Must Do Good ends terribly as he got stuck. The battle continues, and it's Lucas being challenged by Victor Fastlane as Lucas gets a little loose down the runway, but he manages to hold off Victor Fastlane and keeps him back behind him in the slower lane. After one race, Lucas holds the lead with 4, and Victor Fastlane has 3.
Race fans, there are going to be 8 races in total, and the cars, as you know, are rotating now. Lucas is on the outside. Next to him is Sling. Then we've got the Victor Fastlane, Knobby Ridge. And our number 1 qualifier is on the outside, closest to us, rather, on the inside lane. And right now, Victor Fastlane has a lead, but there goes MDG. Challenging him. His name must be better than Must Do Good, but he is doing good right now. And I like the way Sling is making his way. He's backwards, but there he goes. Oh, look at MDG come down. Then he's going to challenge him and just pull right past. That is some fantastic straight, and oh no, he's crashed. But through the finish line, MDG will take first. Sling takes second. Here comes Victor Fastlane in third, and there's Lucas. He will take fourth.
We are getting word back that something very bizarre happened to 2 of the drivers in the Flinthead Tunnel, and we will cover that momentarily. Sling has a great drift, and Lucas does not. Now, coming out of the tunnel, MDG and Victor get caught up in one of the guardrails. They loosen it up. That will be fixed before the next race. But pay attention to MDG Must Do Good does really good, getting around ahead of Sling, coming down, and although he flips over, he comes past the finish line in first. Victor Fastlane and Lucas are tied now in first place, but Must Do Good is right there.
Okay, Aaron, our producers are telling us that it's Michael's Diecast Garage.
Are you sure? I like Must Do Good.
I know you like that, but we're going to call it Michael's Diecast Garage. This is race 3, and they are off. Lucas has a great start, but he flips over. And MDG is pulled out in the lead. You can see that speed kick in through the snow section. Victor is having trouble drifting. And Michael's Diecast Garage, MDG is in the lead. It looks like he is going to come out ahead. There he goes, and Victor's behind him. But for those 2 drivers, if they want to stay in competition with each other, they both need to finish. Whoa, just about crashing, but first place will go to MDG. Second place goes to Victor Fastlane.
Well, race fans, let's begin with Lucas, who takes the jump and decides to flash the top of his car for everyone to see. You gotta love that paint job. But that's not going to win you a race. And unfortunately, Sling crashed on the Mesa Butte drift, leaving these 2 drivers to come on down. What looked like a disaster was well recovered, and MDG Must Do Good has 8, so does Victor Fastlane.
No, it's Michael's Diecast Garage, not Must Do Good. We got to get it right for his sake, poor guy. All right, this is race 4. The engines have started. This is the final race before the halftime. Here we go. Good start by all over the creek. Oh no, it's Sling nosing it right in, and Lucas has a lead down the Joker lane. MDG looking beautiful. What a drift. Now watch, race fans, is it? Oh, wow. That was a terrible accident. I was about to say he was going to be well ahead, but now it's Victor all by himself, and Victor seems to like to drive backwards. I guess it works. It does seem to be helping him as he makes his way down the scrambler. So good for him there. And here we've got Lucas coming on down, and he will take second. Very important points for him too.
Race fans, we want you to know that at Gravity Throttle Racing, safety is a priority. We follow the Brazilian code, safety third. Of course, the first is to make sure we catch it on video. And the second is, if it's a rolling accident, everybody has to count how many rolls. Let's take a look at some great drifting, but now, in the spirit of counting rolls, MDG 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 rolls before he hits that poor tree. We'll have to charge him for that. And now, down the runway, Victor Fastlane has the lead, and Lucas also comes down after 4 races. And as we enter halftime, Victor Fastlane is in the lead with 12.
Harvey, Billy, hold my beer, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, last week Billy from the Hold My Beer guys issued a challenge, number 1 at number 2. All these drivers from the outside, Farrell Patrick, Milestone Diecast Racing, Ironbeard Customs, and NZ finished second in their group races. Their challenge, as you watch them make their way, is to break through the barrier after a jump, 50 yards, and finish the race. Billy doesn't think it can be done. Here goes Milestone. Oh, does a nice job braking, and Ironbeard Customs hits a barrier. Now Ironbeard and NZ both are making their way. They could finish. Cheer them on. And look at that, Ironbeard Customs finishes. Oh, NZ Racing. Big Mike is not able to finish. Let's go to the replay.
And race fans, Billy calls all of these drivers little number 2s. Well, we're not going to flush them away. Take a look at Milestone Diecast. Just a beautiful drift, but unfortunately, Farrell Patrick got spun around. That's a nice bust through the barrier, as well as Ironbeard Customs, and oh my, NZ Racing looks like a fat police officer trying to get over a fence. Watch this again. Oop, barely makes it over. But he does get past the barriers.
Yeah, you see, I knew that we would have drivers that can finish that, make the jump, push away the barriers. And race fans, race 5 now with MDG on the outside, Victor Fastlane on the inside. Now, Lucas, MDG have a chance for extra points. They both make it over the jump cleanly. Lucas has a slight lead, but there goes Sling. Sling is pulling down nicely, well ahead of Victor Fastlane. Look at that great drift. Oh, and very hard by MDG. I hope he makes it through. 3 points will be added if EP can finish, and here we go. Sling makes it through, and I don't know what happened to EP. Sling is getting bumped and almost passed. Here comes MDG. We've lost Lucas. Sling is backwards, but it's going to be Victor in first. Sling in second. Oh my goodness. And Michael's Diecast Garage, MDG has not finished.
Race fans, take a look here at Lucas, coming in beautifully. And MDG must do better. 3 points if Lucas would have finished. Now let's see what MDG gets. He will get an extra point. Sling comes down, and now we see what happened to Lucas as he was backwards and got just kind of trapped in between everybody. There's a good attempt pass by Victor Fastlane, once again trying to make the fast lane. After 5 rounds of racing, neither driver gets extra points from the train, and Victor Fastlane is now double the score of any other driver after 5.
At this point, I know that Michael is thinking to himself, what is wrong with my suspension? Maybe it's a little too tight. Sling seems to be pretty consistent out there in lane 2, but Victor Fastlane, he's the one that is being consistent. Lucas is having a little bit of directional stability issues down the runway. Maybe he can get it together. And right now, there's a little bit of a rough drift. I see that Lucas had a great drift. He's a little stuck, though. And MDG has the lead. Can he make it all the way around? Okay, a little bit of back and forth around the big U. He's in first place. He's taking a little bit more of a cautious approach and takes first. Sling in second place and Victor in third. We're being told that Lucas has crashed. Go ahead, Aaron.
Right now, Sling's having trouble drifting. His data tells us that his car the weight is distributed well, But take a look here at Lucas. Watch him navigate around the drift and all the way down to the flag. That has got to be one of the best drifts. Now he does continue. 3 points for Sling, 1 point for Lucas. It's pretty clear as Michael zooms past the camera on the train. He is maintaining a good line down the runway, and so are the other drivers. Now Lucas, on the other hand, has been struggling, and here was his ultimate demise as he collects 0 points. Lucas is out of it, mathematically can no longer catch up. Victor Fastlane has a 6-point lead, but Michael and Sling are going to have to make a move with 2 races remaining.
Sling is on the outside or in lane 1. Now he's going to have one more chance for extra points over the train. Victor has that same chance too. Keep your eyes on those two. Of course, Michael is right there, right next to Victor. He's a little behind. Now he's pulling up. Victor still has the lead, and Sling is falling off. Lucas is challenging MDG down the Joker lane. Victor has a rough. Oh, and he's stuck, and so is Sling. Oh my goodness, there's only 2 races remaining. This is a great opportunity for Michael. Oh my goodness, and Lucas has spun out again. Oh, a terrible accident. Now, can you believe it? MDG is stuck at the top or at the very beginning of the Big U, and I can't get it out as the only finisher limping his way through is Lucas.
Race fans, this portion of the Are You Tracking Instant Replay is sponsored by MDG. Me don't get it anymore.
No, it's not. Besides, that's 4 letters.
Okay, me don't get it.
No.
Michael's Diecast Garage.
That's right.
Gets a big goose egg this time around, as well as 3 other drivers, a triple DNF.
Yeah.
Lucas adds 4, and Victor Fastlane holds a 6-point lead.
Well, that was a tough break for Michael. And Lucas, I'm sure he didn't mean to wipe out or get in the way, but sometimes that's the way it goes. Race fans, only MDG in lane 2 with a chance for extra points can catch Victor. Keep your eyes on the outside 2 lanes. Victor has the lead. MDG is, oh, look at Lucas just holding it in there. And now MDG has the lead onto the drift pad, and a great drift. Look at that. That's the way he wants it. He's going to get 3 points. Keep going. MDG is now in the lead. Here comes, well, there was Sling, but now MDG. Oh, and Victor's back there in second place. All MDG can do is finish. He's on his back. He's back up, and Victor's going to finish in first. MDG in second, Sling in third, and Lucas will take fourth on the final race.
Well, race fans, we hope you enjoyed this particular race. I know that it appears Victor has won, but take a look. Let's watch as Lucas just is scrapping hard. He keeps himself on the track in his first down. There's a gorgeous drift. Michael does a great job, but Victor, even though it was a bit rough, is able to keep going. Sling does well. There's 3 points. 2 points for Victor Fastlane. Lucas is back there. Sling wipes out on. He's going backwards. Here comes Lucas trying to make his way past. He cannot get past Sling. And we'll fast forward until we're halfway down the scrambler. MDG is on his back, turtling. He does manage to get over, but as we saw before, Victor takes the win. 4 points, 2 points for the train. Victor Fastlane, after 8 rounds of racing, is our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, the drama just continues to build. Here we go. We're going to rotate our Sweet 16, and Knobby Ridge Racing, that's Victor Fastlane, is in the number 11 slot. Thank you very much. EP Videos, Lucas. Long Shot Custom, that would be Sling. And MDG Racing, the random number generator, picks 15. And 15 is going to be, Cut Rocker. Tiny Track Cars, HP Racing, and Man Child Motorsports.
Race fans, are you tracking?